Wake up, ranchers! It's time for another day in Harvest Moon, a new beginning. Sorry, that was my dumb little intro idea. I hope you like it. I shouldn't call it dumb. It's not dumb. I'm not dumb. I do good things. And it's actually raining, so I can put away this watering can. That probably messes up my fertilizer thing a little bit, but oh well. Let's see. I do have to grab some fertilizer this morning. Let's see. I don't need anything from here, I don't think. Maybe just a flower. So in this episode, we're gonna get through one more day, this rainy day, and then we're gonna unlock some things. Because we're about to reach one of the time locks. Ooh, potatoes and flowers! Okay. It's a good thing I have the seeds to replace these, because the store's closed today. Let's harvest these. Did I get my sickle? I did not get my sickle. Let me see what I have in my note here. Oh yeah. So I couldn't remember last time what levels of friendship you had to get to for the wild animals to start liking you, so I looked into that before this episode, and I have some answers. So, to get a wild animal to stop running away from you, you have to get them to 300 friendship points, and then to get them to actually, actively like you and walk up to you is 700. So, if you're giving an animal, not including a duck or a turtle, if you're talking to them and giving them a gift every day, it'll take about 20 days for them to like you, or not like you, 20 days for them to not hate you, and then roughly a season and a half to get them to actually like you. And then for the ducks, it takes them, if you just talk to them, it takes just 30 days of talking to them and to get them to not hate you, and 70 days for them to actually like you. But if all you do is just talk to a normal animal, it takes 60 days for them to not hate you, of you doing it every single day, and you're probably going to miss it a few days. And then it takes like a year and 20 days to get them to actually like you. So it takes a pretty long time if you don't gift them. So I'm thinking I'm probably not going to start gifting them now just because I really need the money from my crops right now. But once I get to fall of year 1, or maybe summer, there's some point where I'm not going to be able to make any progress due to just things not being unlocked yet or just having to wait, and that's the point where I'll probably take my crops. And once I have more fields, I'll dedicate a couple fields to growing food just for animals. And then that way I can make a lot more animal friends. So that's what I think I'm going to do with the animals. But if I find mushrooms, I might just give those animals, and I'm going to keep trying to befriend the rabbit right away since I have fodder, and that's a really easy gift. I don't know if the rabbit appears in the rain, so I'm just going to skip today. These I'm going to ship 1 and keep 2. I do want to save up these marguerites, and I grabbed an extra one of these I didn't need. Oh well. Put away the tools. And off we go. Coffee pack is already in our bag from yesterday for Dunhill. Oh, and I forgot to mention, you may have noticed I have this little note in the top corner keeping track of both my cow treat progress and Hannah's friendship. So every time we're talking to Hannah and giving her gifts, I'm going to be updating that just so I can keep track of how close I am to unlocking the character that unlocks through Hana. So yeah, that'll be neat. I'm not going to track anybody else just because I've tried to track everybody's friendship while playing before, and it really takes away from the experience. I feel like having to stop and update it every time you talk to somebody. And then if you stop in the middle of a day, it's like, wait, did I talk to them yet? Should I add more points? Oh no, what do I do? And then it just makes me not want to play anymore. So, I'm just going to be tracking Hana since there's a character unlocking through her. And I want to have a good idea of, like, which episode that character is going to unlock in, so I can be prepared for it. So I don't like to be caught off guard. And now that I think about it, I probably should have caught a butterfly yesterday to save for today, because I don't know if you can actually catch oh, never mind. I completely take it back. You can totally catch butterflies in the rain. I had nothing to be worried about. That's good to know. Come here, duck. Where's a duck? A duck should be here in the rain. Maybe it's not duck time yet. I'm not going so far as to memorize all of the wild animal schedules, but I do want to befriend them eventually just so you can all see what happens when you do it. There was one file I played where I was taking it super chill and my #1 priority was befriending the animals. But for this one, I mainly want to focus on beating the plot, first and foremost. Beating the plot, like I'm hitting it with a stick. No. Oh yay, I found some chamomile. I was complaining about that for the whole episode yesterday. Should I give this monkey a mushroom? I think I should. I absolutely think I should give this monkey a mushroom. Now, mushrooms are good money, but you know. If I come up to something that I need for the plot and I can't buy it because I'm just one mushroom short of it, haha, future self, get wrecked. That's all I have to say about that. Hopefully, shipping my crops and making money from that should be good enough to have all the money I need, and catching critters all day, every day. This is more of like a min-maxy playthrough than I would normally do if I was playing myself. But since I'm recording it for YouTube, I feel like why not? I have an extrinsic motivator to keep me going. I can probably do it. Yay, more chamomile! I hope I find lots of chamomile a day. You ever talk for a while and you have like congestion like way on the back of your nose and it just like hurts and you can like feel it vibrating in your whole head? That's kind of what I've been having. Oh well. I think it's been like a month now since I had the ookie spooky virus. It's just been giving me like, I mean, it gave me like really bad cold symptoms when I had it, but I've had like residual congestion and a little bit of a cough, but it's finally kind of starting to go away now, so I've only had to stop to cough a couple times in the recording process, so it's not so bad. We can deal. Doop 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 doop. I don't know whether I think it's eerie or nice that there's just no music when it rains. There's just a rain sound. Harvest moon rain noises to relax / study to. It'll be, if there wasn't an unlock in this episode, that's what I would name it. Next time it rains and it's just like a foraging episode, that's probably what I'll title it. At this point, I still haven't decided what the title of the series will be. It probably has one by the time you're watching this, but I haven't uploaded anything yet at the time of recording this. I don't know if I want to do like Clary plays, because like no one cares about me being Clary yet, right? They just want to see the game. But I want it to be like something unique enough that people can look it up and find it by like memory. And be able to instantly tell it apart from all the other playthroughs. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just name it something like a nerdy and min-maxy playthrough of Harvest Moon: A New Beginning. But that's kind of long, you know? I could just do the old, let's play Harvest Moon: A New Beginning, but then of course it's gonna be just stuck in a sea of lookalikes. Hello, Hana. Wait, that's not what I meant to hit. Man, I thought I was doing so good because I hit the Y button correctly. This is my first time like recording in the morning, so I think my coordination's actually a little bit better. Last time it was like right before dinner and I was really hungry. I'm close to Emma and she always takes time to chat with me. She's a good girl. Hopefully I'll be a good girl soon too, from all the chatting I'm gonna do with her. Alright, that's another 400 in the bag, y'all. 2,800! Okay, okay, click off. And okay, we good. She watches out for me and always stops by my house. It's a joy talking to her. How sweet. It's nice that all the villagers like have a relationship with each other and go to each other's houses. We love to see games where the villagers aren't just staying at home all day. Like 2020. That'd be funny if I ever like played a series where everybody just stays home all day and it's like 2020 simulator. I didn't just sell a honeybee, did I? I don't think I caught any. Scrap metal. Can sell that and that. Save your honeycomb! Yes! Sorry. Got a little excited there. Okay, Hana is right over here. Not Hana. We already got Hana. Emma. Emma gets a flower. Doop-doop-doop, butterfly. Doop-doop-doop-doop-doop-doop-doop-doop-doo. Frog. Frog. You like frogs? Frogs are so, like, weird, aren't they? Oh, Clary, the weather's pretty bad today, isn't it? That's why I like standing out in it. Just like you. On a day like today, the best thing to do is cook. I'm gonna use some delicious apples to make some sweets. Yo, share some with me! I want to grow apples. Well, you can't grow apples till fall, but I want apples. The only thing that Emma, like, loves is apples, and we can't get those for quite a while, I feel like. I don't know. I don't know exactly when fruit trees start unlocking. I think you can unlock peaches pretty early on, but you can't grow them in time until like year 2. I don't remember actually. I should stop talking until I actually look it up. Flower. Yoink. Oh, Clary, is this for me? Thank you very much. This is a good present. I don't know how to thank you. Actually, I just thought of something. If you're watching the video, make sure to like and subscribe. That'll help out a lot. Especially if you like watching relaxing playthroughs explaining how to play nice little farm games. I bet you'll love it. Please do it. Yeah. Oh, okay, Emma, thanks. That's pretty nice of you. Alright. Okay. Let's go catch more bugs. Oh yeah, she mentioned cooking. I was gonna say, I've been cooking a lot for the past couple days. It's been nice. There's always like a period of time where dishes pile up in this house and nobody wants to cook anything, so we're just eating like cereal and ramen for a whole week. And it gets a little depressing, but I finally cracked down and did all the dishes. I got them all put away. So yesterday, everything I ate was like something I prepared, and that's just so satisfying to me. I made pumpkin pancakes. Yeah, I'm one of those pumpkin spice girls. Cry about it. Now the pumpkin pancakes, they were like really burnt. They looked like they were like a moment away from lighting on fire. But you put on a little margarine, it tastes great. It tastes totally fine. I froze them up, and this morning I actually toasted some more of them, so that was pretty nice. And I made some coffee in a French press, which I just really like to do. I don't think it's the best way to make coffee, especially because I have like a really cheap plastic French press, but it's less for like making really good coffee and more just for like the feeling of independence I get for going through a process to make my coffee. And it's a lot cheaper than having a brewer, since I'm the only person in this house that drinks coffee. It's only worth it to make like a single serving of it at a time. Oh, okay, I'm not the only person in this house that drinks coffee, but our grandmother only likes lighter coffee, and I prefer more of like a darker medium kind of coffee. So this morning I had Starbucks Yukon blend. That's what I usually have. Still going through my bag. I've had it for like 2 months, 3 months. Now you're not supposed to... Coffee bags are freshest like a week after you open them, and then they're not as fresh anymore. But, you know, I can't finish my whole coffee in a week. I try to just drink 1 cup a day, so I go through it all. It doesn't matter how fresh it is. It's coffee. It warms my soul. Yesterday, I put in a whole bunch of cream and sugar, because sometimes I like to do that. But today, I just had it black. I think I've already talked about... I don't remember if I've talked about it or not. I like coffee black because you can taste all the little, like, the little things about it if you're paying attention. And it's just like, I just really like bland things. That's probably why I should have known I'd enjoy coffee if I tasted it a little harder. But I also like coffee with cream and sugar. It just has to be like the exact right ratio of cream and sugar. If you just put in a little bit of sugar and a little bit of cream, you just like totally ruined it. To me, anyway. That's just personally for me. There's a lot of people who come to my coffee shop and do that, and they get it like every day, so it must be good for them. Or it just makes it a little more tolerable for them to get their caffeine. I don't know. I can't read people's minds, dude. Don't ask me. But to me, like, once you put in some sugar and cream, you have to put in a lot in order for it to taste good. Like, back at my old house, I would do, like, 2 scoops of raw sugar, and then, like, I'd, like, coat the surface with my creamer powder twice, and that'd be enough, but that ratio, I don't have the same scoop here in my new place, so I haven't totally found the perfect ratio here yet. But the stuff I had yesterday was good, so I kind of just keep messing with it until it tastes good. And also I use stevia now instead of raw sugar, because my partner's trying to watch their sugar. And I know, like, non-sugar sweeteners can be a little sus, but it seems like stevia is the best option for now, so that's what we're gonna stick with. as I have more time and money when I get older, we'll focus on our health more, but we can only do so much right now. And anyway, I forgot to finish talking about my whole day yesterday. I made some, well, for lunch I just had like my usual sandwich, banana, chocolate milk. I'm kind of a kid. I'm not a literal kid, I'm 21, but I like having chocolate milk. I get chocolate milk at restaurants sometimes. So a lot of times now, if it's a morning and I haven't had coffee yet, I'll get coffee. Or I'll get hot chocolate, or I'll just get water because we're trying not to spend money. It really depends. But I'm not a soda drinker at all. I can't even handle a little bit of carbonation. Because I've just never drank soda. I'm a recovering picky kid. And one of the things that I was like, ew, I'm not gonna try that, was soda. And I'm kind of glad now because like everybody in my life is addicted to soda. And I just don't have to deal with that. If I never try it, it'll never happen. So good for me. Now I just have coffee to be addicted to. Hopefully the 1 cup a day will make that not so bad. But I just totally lost my train of thought, bro. What was I talking about? Wow. Oh, restaurants. I had an ex once that, like, I was 15 and I went to a restaurant with them and their family and I got, like, chocolate milk. And they're like, why did you get chocolate milk? I was like, because I like chocolate milk. And they like, had a little talk with me later, and they're like, can you please stop drinking chocolate milk and talking to your parents like this or that? Because my friends saw a picture of us on Facebook, and they were like, why are you dating a kid? I was like, no, I'm not changing myself to make you look good. Absolutely not. You should be ashamed of yourself for even asking. They never spoke of it again. But needless to say, I'm not with that ex anymore. Kind of a trophy girlfriend in that relationship, not gonna lie. But that's a whole nother can of worms. Don't let your partner push you around for reputation's sake. If they don't like yourself, like, get out. That was like in the beginning of our relationship too, and we stayed together for like a year and a half after that. That relationship was so far past its expiration date. Clary, this farm has been protected by generations of your ancestors. I am sure it will flourish under your care. Yay! I'm sure it will too, because I'm great at this game. Ha 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 ha. Tomorrow it's gonna be sunny, so we're gonna get sickle, watering can, 2 fertilizers. Do I have 2 fertilizer in my bag now? Yes, I do. Okay, then we put stuff away. Keep out small white, keep a magic blue flower, put away the honeycomb, and we're gonna put away all the herbs. Oh shoot, I just realized I cooked both of the potato salads at once instead of doing them separately. That was a little mistake. Oh well, I only missed out on one. At least it's not like 15 I did all at once. Because the reason that we want to cook everything separately, let me see, should be here in various data. Times cooked 24. So once you get to like 100, 200, whatever, that title that you see in the top screen is going to go up. And like the more separate times that you cook, the more that title goes up. I just said that already. I'm totally scatterbrained right now. But the quality of your cooked dishes will go up the more separate times you cook. So if you get like a stack of 50 turnips and you want to get this level up as soon in the game as possible, it's really grindy, but you want to just cook each turnip salad just one by one by one by one by one. Keep on entering that screen and just cooking one at a time. because then you're gonna absolutely jack up this level really fast, and it'll make your cooked dishes a lot better. It is kind of grindy though, and if you don't have that much real life time, just like don't worry about it. You can deal with having lower quality dishes. So it already brings it up like half a star rank right from the beginning. But for me, if I have a lot of free time, I like to just put on some other music while I'm playing, and then I'll just listen to music while grinding up my cooking stat. But don't worry about it too much. You don't need to be a toxic gamer to enjoy this game, like I'm being. Usually you want to save before bed, just in case anything bad happens and you want to go back, or like if you forgot something important. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. Be right back. Alright, I am back. Time to go ahead, go to bed, get on with the next day. Woohoo. Oh, I gotta readjust my mic again. I don't know if that's actually better, but what was that? Is that a moo I heard? Oh my goodness. I wonder if we're about to meet Neil, like the bottom screen says. Wouldn't that be neat? Oh whoa. What's this? When you wake up and suddenly cow. The little blonde cow too. Hey, you there! Are you Clary? Oh, I expected him to be running, but he's just walking. Oh my goodness, guys, it's a boy! Shoot. I'm trying not to swear. It's more work for me. I'm Neil. I run the animal store in this town. I gotta give him like an edgy voice. I don't know what an edgy voice sounds like though. Just a normal voice. Oh, he has a heart. We can marry him. Old man Dunhill sends me to give his regards. Yay! Epic. What's this cow doing on my farm though? Oh, this? Think of it as contribution to your stock. He just let the cow run ahead of him. How slow does Neil walk? Like, I'm just trying to think of a scenario where he's taken a cow to a farm and the cow just gets that far ahead of him. He couldn't have like stopped to talk to someone. He's not very chatty. He only talks like if you talk to him, and then half the time he's like, go away. I just wonder how that happened. Write up if you can think of a good scenario for why this happened, like put it in the comments. I'm interested. I want answers. How did the cow get so far ahead of him? Or he just wanted the cow to make a grand entrance before he did. Guys, we got a cow! Da, 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 da. We got the cow! Don't get me wrong. It's a present from Dunhill. I'm just a messenger. Okay. How about picking a name? Okie dokes. Ooh, I did not think about what I want to name my cow. I gotta think of these things beforehand. Okay, let me think. Let's go with Holly. Holly the cow. This sounds right. I mean, I guess that will do. Moo. Moo moo, ranchers. I love my cow. I love my cow. Wow, this one normally doesn't trust people. I had a hard time bringing her here. I think she's quite fond of you. Sorry for reading that sentence in the wrong order. What can I do? It was her farewell gift. I'll give it to you as a present, but just this one time, okay? It's not like I like you or anything. Received tools for breeding animals. Heck yeah, this is epic, just like my farm. Epic farm. Here's a milker, a brush, and a pitchfork. Use them wisely. You better not waste them. I'm not usually nice like this. Wait a minute. Aren't you a total beginner at stock breeding? Do you even know how to take care of animals? Nope. No, sir. Just as I thought. Well, well. I'll have to give you a crash course. For the animal, of course, not you. I don't care about you. I just care about this cow. I love cows. I don't love pretty cute girls that just moved in and are totally marryable. This is a barn. You keep all your livestock in there. By the way, the hens stay in the coop, but we don't have one yet, so let's not worry about coops too much right now. Okie dokes. I'm going in. Follow me. The silence speaks for herself. To take care of your animals, you need physical contact, brushing, harvesting, feed, a clean barn, and grazing. That seems like a lot, but these are all things that take like a second each. I'll explain them one by one. Pay attention, because usually I'm not that nice. So like, just don't let it go to waste, okay? I don't usually do things like this. It's just for the cow, okay? It's not for you. Contact. Brush. The top screens always crack me up. First, physical contact. Talk to your animals and pet them. You don't need any special tools, so make sure to do it every day. Animals get dirty easily, so use a brush on them. Equip your brush and press the A button. Next, you need to harvest any animal products. Milk from cows and wool from sheep. Hens will lay eggs. Sorry. Use the milker to get milk and clippers to get wool. Equip one and press the A button. Eggs can easily be picked up. You will find them only in the nesting boxes. Next up is feeding. Give fodder to livestock and chicken feed to poultry. I sell both fodder and chicken feed in my store. Since we aren't open every day, you should stock up. Except I don't need to buy fodder from him because I got my own, but there is other things I'll need to stock up from him regularly. Keep the feed in your storage. Use it freely with the A button. To feed the animals, take the fodder from storage and put it in the feed box. 1 unit is enough for 5 servings. Make sure there's enough for all your animals. Next, we'll cover how to clean the barn. When the barn gets dirty, you should use the pitchfork. Equip it and press the A button to get rid of the dirt. Make sure to do this often to keep your barn clean. So it's actually really funny. You clean up your animal's poop in this game and then it just like stays in your inventory till you sell it. I mean, it actually makes sense because it's kind of like what you would make fertilizer out of. Except I don't think you can actually make fertilizer out of it. It's pretty much a useless item. I'll have to look that up though. I don't actually remember that. Stay tuned for next episode and I'll let you know. If I remember, probably. The final step is grazing. Let the animals out on sunny or snowy days. I really love that they clarify that you can let them out on snowy days. That's really helpful. I should have watched the tutorials on these. The more you know. Return them to the barn in the evening. So just make sure you're always putting the animals inside. You don't want to risk forgetting that it's going to rain or something. There's no like dog that's going to come attack your animal at night or anything like in some of the other games. So you can leave them out if it's going to be sunny the next day, but you just shouldn't get in the habit of it. Because then you'll forget on a rainy day and it'll be like, shoot, there's a bunch of friendship lost. And if you leave your chickens outside, they just won't lay eggs. They're not going to lay eggs outside. Letting them out on windy or rainy days causes a great deal of stress, so don't make that mistake. I know you probably will, because I'm unfairly biased towards cute girls that just moved in, okay? I don't usually like cute girls that just moved in. just don't do it, okay? I know you're thinking about it. I know you're thinking about letting your cow out on a rainy day, but don't do it. Don't be a baka. You baka. To let the animals out, push them out of the barn. Repeat the process to bring them back inside. Get ready for a lot of hard work, okay? This isn't preschool anymore. Using the farm belt can make your work a bit easier. Yes, sir, I don't have a farm belt yet. Whoa, I almost forgot! I have to tell you about animal information as well. Derp, 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 walk to the corner. Oh my gosh, he's mirrored. That looks so weird. I'm not used to seeing him from that angle. Here is the animal information. Look, it's right here, moron. No. Use this to keep track of the animal's mood levels, stress levels, and daily care status. Check it out. Or don't. It's not like I care. It's not like I care whether or not you're being a good farmer. Just make sure you take care of your cows. If your cows get sick, I'll hate you forever. I'll never let you live it down. If you let one of your cows die, you better lock your door. No, that's taking it a little too far. Moondi, Moodaline, Mugen, Amunda, Amulia. Somebody at Natsume had fun writing up those names, and I'm glad for them. The hearts next to an animal's name indicate its mood level. Their mood level goes up when you take care of them. The quality of their side products rises with their mood. Give them lots of affection, okay? Like the opposite of what I'm doing to you right now. Whoops. I almost just skipped through that. The animal's stress level is displayed by the blue bar. I almost said blue star. That would be totally wrong. Take care of them properly so it won't rise. High levels of stress makes the animal more vulnerable to diseases, so be careful. For the cow's sake, okay? It's not like I care about a bad farmer, but I do care about a sick cow. Sick animals are not productive. I sell animal medicine in my store. Use it to treat them. So I usually like to have at least one animal medicine on hand, just in case mistakes happen. They usually don't. I'm pretty good about keeping my animals taken care of. But freak accidents can always happen. Especially when we get busier and there's more stuff to do. If you leave them to fend for themselves, they'll die. Be sure to use the medicine. So, that's pretty much it. I guess I have nothing else to stay for. I mean, it's not like I'm looking for an excuse to stay here longer or anything. I definitely don't have a thing for cute farm girls who just moved in, okay? Stop. Stop it. I know you're thinking about it. Stop. No more thinking. Just think about your cow. You can always check back in your bookshelf. Aity-tighty. Finally, let me tell you about my animal store. I did think of something. I mean, I'm not staying for that, okay? I just need to tell you about my animal store. I gotta make money, okay? It's not like I care about you. It's open from Monday to Thursday, and the hours are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And we will know when they are open because there will be a really big, long, and annoying cutscene that triggers every single time he opens up. So, 10 a.m. is when we want to hide inside. Or at least, like... I think it might even trigger in the forest area, too. We'll probably see it a few times regardless. We're closed on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so make sure to buy everything you need beforehand. I believe it's Monday today, so we're right at the beginning of his business week. And there shouldn't be anything at this point that we're running out of after buying it the first time. I think we should have enough money saved up to get everything we need, but I'm not positive. Alright. Also, my shop is located in the town plaza, so it's closed on rainy days. Keep that in mind. Okay, we gotta make sure we're checking the weather. I might use that little note on the side to make note of when it's gonna rain, too. Let's see... I can enter in Holly's name on here, now that I'm thinking about it. That's all for that. Alright, sir. So, I'll be heading back. Holly is counting on you, so make sure you take proper care of her, okay? I'm not always gonna be here to save you and take care of your cow for you, okay? Take care of your cow. Alright. See ya. There he goes. I'm having fun with this. It's a great morning for me and my cow. I made 2,500 G, guys. Moo. Okay. Brush. Usually I save the milking for last, just to make sure if my friendship goes up I get higher quality milk for that day. Milker. I'm gonna go ahead and do it right away. Oops. Dang it. I thought I'd hit the Y button right this time. I got too distracted making fun of Neil. Munch, munch, munch. And today I won't water the fertilizer crops. And we don't have any treats yet, but we gotta make sure to buy some treats today and give one to her before the day ends. No. Water first. And fertilizer first. Fertilize the potato. Fertilize flour. And we're not gonna water them at all today. Because they got rained on yesterday. They don't need any more water. Watering the turnips, watering the turnips, watering the turnips. 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna get out of the house a little bit later than normal today because of the cutscene, but oh well. And as the game goes on, you get off your farm later and later because you just have so many more farm chores to do. But there are ways to make it better. You can upgrade your tools to do it faster, and you can eventually get some pets to help you herd your animals. So it's a little bit of a bell curve. It'll take a lot longer, and then as you make everything more efficient, it'll get better. But for now, we're just gonna chill, watering our crops, taking care of our animals, all by hand. Gonna get that elbow grease. I don't know. I couldn't remember the phrase for it. Cut all this grass before we let the cow outside. She already ate inside, so we don't want her eating any of this or walking into it so we accidentally hit her with the sickle, because that would make her lose a lot of friendship points and we don't want that. Yeah, I remembered which button the Y button is. I had to sit there and think about it though. Alright, let's go outside. So yeah, the cows move really slowly in this game. I think last time I started playing this game, it was right after I played Story of Seasons. So I was like, wow, the cow is so slow. Because in Story of Seasons, they made the cow a lot faster, probably because people complained about it in this game. It's kind of easier to move the cow without a circle pad. Moo. Morning, Clary. How's your work on the town going? You provide us townspeople with a ray of hope. Aww. Please do your best. I'll do whatever I can to help. Yay! Well, that makes me happy. Okay. What do we got in the mail? Butterfly Beginner! I'm so honored. And we get newspaper number 2. We've made it to the 2nd week. Spring has arrived for the wild. How about hunting for wild vegetables in the mountain area, like walnuts and bamboo shoots? And more walnuts and more bamboo shoots. A location filled with large fish. and requires a master rod to catch any. Of course, seafood such as sardine or pike. So that's a little bit clunky, Natsume. Just a little bit. Basically, it's just saying, at Southern Island, the title that I didn't read, which we can't go to for a very long time, but there is a location in this game called Southern Island, and if you get the master rod, you can catch those big fish like sardine and pike. I'm pretty sure you can catch them here too. So I'm not sure exactly what this is talking about here, but it's probably a good place to fish. Okay, the 14th and the 16th is when it's gonna rain. I'm gonna mark that on my little note. Alright, that should be good. Wait 1 second. Ooh, ambition sunk at the very bottom. Long ago, there was a pirate who obtained many treasures through many journeys. However, he was betrayed by one of his crew. Legend says he silently rests under the cold ice of Snowland, another place we can't go to for a really long time. So I wonder what that's alluding to. Maybe there's some like hidden treasure in Snowland. I'll have to look into that. But maybe I won't spoil it. Hehehe. Alright. Let's watch the cutscene of Neil's shop opening. Oh, no, we missed it. Cool. Alright. We don't have anything to ship. Oh, we have milk. We need some milk. Also, wait, I need to put stuff away. Put my tools away so I have room for the billions of things I'm gonna pick up in the woods. All the fodder away except 2. Because our friend Neil is kind of like a rabbit. He likes fodder too. Fun fact. And he also likes milk, but he likes it the same amount that he likes straight up fodder. And if you think about it, it makes sense. Like, he can actually use that. He can feed that to his cows. It's a useful gift for him. It's better than, like, getting a butterfly every day, or getting an entire pack of coffee every day, or getting the same flour every day, you know? Let's see. I guess I don't need to buy backup seeds today, because she's still going to be open tomorrow. So I'm just going to buy Dunhill's coffee pack, and save the rest of my money for buying animal stuff. Dunhill's coffee pack. There's that. How can I help you? Nothing. Thank you. Please come again. And guess what, Hana? I have your butterfly already. Because I planned ahead. Thank you, Clary, but you don't have to worry about me. But I gratefully accept. Oh, I gotta update my thing. See, it's a little tricky to keep up with. Okay. 400 more, that's 3,200. It's kinda nice to see, like, how fast it goes up, honestly. We still have a really long way to making any progress or unlocking the other character, but it's a good start. To the animal store! But first, here's a present. If Neil's light gift wasn't so easy, I might not bother giving anything to him. I'm not gonna marry Neil. But if you wanted to marry somebody really fast, Neil is a good person to do that with. I think Neil doesn't have any, like, best friends that you need to befriend before you can marry him either. But, oh wait, let me read this dialogue. If you're just looking, feel free to leave. If you actually want an animal, then look all you want. Okay, Neil. It's not like there are other things for me to buy here or anything. This is Neil's Animals. Oh, it's you, Clary. It's such a pain, but I'll go ahead and explain to you about the animal sanctuary. It's a special place. You can take care. You can take any of your farm animals, except chickens, and graze them. When you graze them there, it takes away their stress. And if you take them a few times, they will give a special product. So like, instead of the regular bottle of milk we're getting, you'll get like a golden bottle of grape milk. And you have to spend about 50 hours there, minus a few, because apparently every time you go to the animal sanctuary, you get like a 1-hour credit. It's just behind the scenes game stuff. It'll never tell you how much you spent there, but it costs money to go, but it's nice to give your animals a change of scenery, right? What's your business? Okay, so I'm gonna try to save up to get like 4 cows, and I think once I've done that, I'm gonna start taking them to the animal sanctuary just so I can have them all go at once. So then pretty much any day that the animal store is open, I'm gonna be spending like all day at the animal sanctuary. Like, I think I'll just go forage and then go straight to the animal sanctuary after I've taken care of my farm. In practice, I probably won't be able to go for as long as I hope. But I don't want to miss out on hoarding up materials for the renovation plans later. But it is really helpful to have our animals producing higher quality products. Anyway, we're here to buy treats for Holly, and one of these because we need one. Let me make sure I can buy enough treats first. We don't need chicken feed yet. So 7 of these, 24 of these. No, that didn't cost nearly as much as I thought it would. And 1 animal medicine, just for good measure. And I'm not gonna blow all this money on recipes. I'm gonna save it so I can buy another cow. Hey, thanks. If you need anything else, come back. See, he likes you when you buy stuff. Neil's not a bad guy. When you make friends with him, he's kind of funny. But I just like to pick on him when it's in the beginning, because he's just so rude. He's that guy. He's like Vaughn, but modern day edgy. And he actually lives in town. And he gives you a free cow. That's pretty nice. Who else besides, like, Kane from Animal Parade gives you a free cow? But yeah, he's antisocial, but he does love animals. If you find him in the woods, you can show him pretty much any animal, and it'll give him a really big friendship boost. Like 250 friendship points? I don't remember if that's exact. Maybe it's just 150. But it's 100 if you show them an animal that they like. And then something higher than that if you show them one of their favorite animals. Something like that. I don't remember the exacts. I'll look it up for next time. I'm just gonna keep on foraging. Hello, monkeys. Why are they... Are you okay? Oh, there they go. Like, why aren't they running yet? They're just standing there. What's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? Okay, sorry. Okay. Let's go to the mountain. Hello, Harvest Goddess I haven't met yet. Please give me chamomile. I'll love you forever. I'll give you a strawberry in year 2, because I can't get a strawberry till year 2. Unless I trade with somebody, but that would go counter to my showing you how to get everything. Because realistically, you're probably not gonna have any friends in real life to trade with. Because people... Wait, no, I'm not saying you don't have any friends. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant, okay? But usually it's hard to find other people who play this game. There's like a whole community online you can probably trade with if you want to. My bag is full! I only made it halfway through. It's because I have the animal medicine and treats. I can still pick up some things that I already have. Gib. Yay. Emma! Anything over here? Yeah, I can't pick it up! Harvest Goddess! Why? Okay. No. This is terrible. Maybe I should have put tools away first. It's fine. Rabbit! Okay. Can remove this fodder from my bag by giving it to the rabbit. And then I'll have room for that chamomile. Don't throw it in the river, please. But phew. Duck time? Duck. Okay, there we go. We got it. We did it. We did it, ranchers. That's not what I meant to pick up. Okay. We'll get the chamomile our second lap. The bugs might be gone, but the chamomile won't be. Yoink. Yoink, 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 yoink. Flower. See, most of this stuff we've already caught one of, so it just stacks in our bag. That's pretty nice. We'll come back for that chamomile later. Wow, Emma, I found a flower. Here you go. Oh, here you go. Oh, Clary, is this for me? Thank you very much. This is a good present. I don't know how to thank you. It's wonderful to have good neighbors like you. Thanks, Emma. You a real one. Let's go. Time to empty out my bag, and I'll give Holly a treat. Save this butterfly for Hana tomorrow. Save your bricks. Oh, I still need to give Dunhill his thing. His coffee pack. I'll do it in a minute. Put stuff away. The animal medicine, pretty much, is all we have to put away here. Got a lot more things to put back in storage. Bees, all the treats but one, and all these cow treats. Weeds, and some flowers. Keep that for tomorrow. Okay, and then I can put the mince away in the fridge. And I should have the max amount of room to forage stuff and catch lots of bugs. We're gonna go give a treat to Holly. Probably a good time to put her back inside before I forget. And sadly, you can't get treats from your ring menu, so you have to go all the way into your bag and select it. And then if you accidentally throw it, you have to do it again. This is probably why in Story of Seasons they added like a register button. So you could like hit another button to get all your registered items. But again, if you throw them, you have to do it again because it's not in your bag anymore. Oh, right. Put her inside. No. Okay. You go inside, Holly. If on the off chance that she gets out and gets like all the way across your farm, it takes forever to get her back in. So, careful. Try not spending too much time on your farm while your cow is outside. Because otherwise she's going to accumulate some mileage that you don't want her to. That's not a real thing. I'm just saying that's just a quirky way of me saying she's gonna walk really far away. Or she could. She walks really slow, so you could probably just go check on her and stop her before she gets there, but you know. It's less of a pain if you just... if you stay off her farm, she's not gonna move very much. Because the game's not thinking about making the cow move while you're not in the area. Emma! Moving isn't easy, but it can be good to change your environment sometimes. You also get to meet new neighbors. Yeah, I moved earlier this year, all the way across the country. And it's been pretty nice. I'm really glad I did it. I've met lots of great people at this coffee shop I work at. And made some new friends, done a lot of things I didn't used to do. So it's been a nice experience. And I think it probably helped my relationship with my parents a lot too, to not be living with them anymore, because they're really good parents, but like sometimes you just gotta move. You just gotta. I just want to feel independent. And now I do. So that's very nice. And now I can do things like this without being as self-conscious about people hearing it. It's not that the walls are soundproof here, it's just that the only other people who live here are my partner and our grandmother, who's really hard of hearing. Like, she can't even hear me when I'm like right in front of her trying to talk to her, so there's no way she can hear me recording. But as for like having a face cam or anything, this is probably a worse place for that, because it's just super duper duper cluttered. I had a space I could have used for that back in my old house, but I don't have one here. But that's okay. If I ever move to a new place that's like my place, then I might do something like that in the future. Who knows? For now, I'm just making sure that recording videos is actually something I enjoy. So far, I've kind of been having fun with it. I guess it depends on how well I can handle how people respond to it. I'm gonna keep the poison mushroom, actually. Sell the locust. All I got was a locust from that, and some chamomile that I wanted. Ah, Dunhill. We almost forgot to give Dunhill his coffee pack today. What a disaster. Just kidding. He's eating! Okay. We'll come back after we've rewatered everything. Hopefully he won't be asleep. If he is asleep, rip, we'll have a coffee pack ready for tomorrow. We'll have to buy an extra coffee pack tomorrow, because Hana will be closed on Wednesday. To the watering can. Do, 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 do. That's from Blue's Clues. Water in the crops, water in the crops. Hi-ho to Dario, water in the crops. There sure are a lot of owls in this town. Is that what it's like living out in the country? Is there just like constant owls like that? Or does the soundtrack loop a little too soon? Let me know if you live in the country, if it's this crazy with the owls. I lived in like a small-ish town, like there was farmland everywhere. But like it was kind of more just pretending to be a small town. It was growing really fast while I lived there. I just kind of like this game. Maybe that's why I like this game so much. Whoops. What do you mean? Maybe I won't say anymore. I don't want someone to like dox me. Hehe. Dunhill! Boy, have I got something for you. And it's called the same thing I've given you every single day. Oh, thank you! This is a fantastic gift. I'm impressed by how thoughtful you are, Clary. Yeehaw. I've been to a lot of different places, so I'm used to moving. But I think I'm about ready to settle down in one place. Yeah, that's probably for the best when you're older. When you're young, it's good to get out and see everything while you can. I've always wanted to experience a lot of different people's perspectives. I don't know how far I've really gotten with that, but I guess hanging around on Discord helps with that a lot. Because there's all kinds of different people on Discord. And people are also just a little bit more honest about who they really are with strangers than they are with people in real life. Because most of the time a stranger can't like physically beat you up if they don't like who you are. On the internet, there's two screens between you if you're not giving out your personal information. But that's probably about enough for an episode. Next time, we'll just continue taking care of our cow. Let me see if we have any more unlocks anytime soon. On the 15th, we're unlocking more things. Well, another character. But I think for now, it's just gonna be more of catching bugs, hoarding materials, taking care of our cow, and trying to get more cows. That's gonna be a big thing. And once I start going to the animal sanctuary, I am just gonna be turning off the recording while that's going and just going and doing something else. So I might be able to cram a lot more days into those episodes. But we'll see. Once I get, I think, 4 cows, so you can have 10 animals in a barn. So I'm thinking I want to do like 4 cows, 4 sheep, and then 2 yaks once I unlock yaks. And then I'll build another barn for the rest, like the alpacas. Actually, alpacas might unlock before yaks. I don't remember. But usually I get 4 sheep right away, because you need like 5 wool for a blueprint around when they unlock. And then after I've got that 5 wool, I sell some of them. We'll see how I want to stack it up. We'll see how it goes. I'll probably get 5 sheep, but I'll definitely sell at least one of them. Well, it depends on how much money I have. I don't want to go totally broke, just trying to get it right away. But otherwise you have to wait like 5 weeks to get 5 wool. And like, I don't want to, you know? But we'll get to that when we get there. That's not until like fall, and we're still in the beginning of spring. So I'll see you in the next episode. I'll look forward to more of these. At the moment, I've recorded 4 episodes and I haven't uploaded any of them yet. So if you're watching an episode and I haven't gotten to the end yet, there's probably like 3 more episodes waiting to be uploaded. Hope to keep doing it that way. And it isn't very hard to record these videos because this is just a game I really like and I like to talk about, so it's fun. Hope to be seeing you around.